Hello and welcome to the rapid fire recap for today in esports. We got millions being made over in Saudi Arabia. We've got war going on in Asia in Summoner's Rift. But first, let's hop into Counter-Strike. Over the week, we got to know that broky is coming back, joining the official FaZe roster. G2 is benching Snax, and PGL Astana is upping the prize pool all the way to 1.6 million next year. There won't be the Counter-Strike to watch until next week's Fissure Playground. However, if you do want to see a little bit of Counter-Strike, there's going to be a crazy case opening featuring Arrow, Tim the Tatman, Nadeshot, and OniPixel. It'll be at 2 p.m. EST today on all their socials. Go check that out. Super quick note in the Call of Duty world, its EWC doesn't start off for another couple weeks. However, the Carolina Royal Ravens will not be participating. They had too many changes. Part of it's not their fault for contract changes. The other part is they did drop players. So it does seem like we'll be getting 5 fears from the open bracket taking their spot. Hopping over into Summoner's Rift with League of Legends, MSI is currently going on. On Wednesday, we got an absolute banger with Gen G versus T1 going all the way to Game 5. Gen G did get the best of them. However, the next day, we've got the rematch of the LPL final with Anyone's Legends versus BLG. Anyone's Legends, they did it again. Moving on, they're playing T1 today. The winner of that will be playing tomorrow for the championship versus Gen G, so absolutely check out those matches. Moving over to Valorant at Esports World Cup, we now have the single elimination 8-team bracket. All 4 teams from the EU actually made it in and we're moving on. At the time of this recording, 6 teams remain. We have KC, who has been eliminated by Fnatic, and we have Sentinels, who have been eliminated by PRX. America does have one hope left with NRG, and then we have Gen G, and then lastly we have BBL versus Team Heretics. Those matches are happening over the weekend with the finals concluding on Sunday, so check that out. The games are a little bit early if you're in America, but still incredible to watch. All right, let's quickly break down the Esports World Cup and what's going on. Opening ceremonies have happened. Post Malone absolutely stole the show with Boaster twerking, and then Magnus Carlsen with the collab, which is 3 people I never anticipated would be in the same room together, but incredible show. Mobile Legends Bang Bang has started off with their first day. We got some pretty big upsets with Legion defeating the Mongols, and then Influence Rage taking down Zeta Division. And then moving on to racing, we've got Rennsport. Its official series is happening right now, so you'll probably be able to check that as this is happening. Currently, Red Bull Redline, not surprisingly, out front. Virtus Pro and Vitality are right there with them in the finals. Fatal Fury has started with its finals, will be concluding on Saturday if you want to check that out. And then Apex Pool A played yesterday. We got to see TSM win the group. Falcons are really close. NIP, Fnatic, Na'Vi, all of those moving on. The people moving on to the last chance qualifier will be playing tomorrow. Pool B is happening currently with 100 Thieves, Shopify Rebellion, Team Liquid, Virtus Pro, and all those if you want to check that out. There's a ton going on at Esports World Cup, even more than we mentioned, so absolutely peep over to that. That's all we got. See you Monday. Peace.